So I've been meaning to do this video for a while, and anyway, I'm going to do it now and talk about what I call the Tesla camera community that we have now and how it used to be. All the latest cameras, absolutely fantastic, full of features, and there's always somebody trying to make you buy the latest and greatest camera that's just come out. A lot of hard-earned money can go into buying new items all the time. Now, I call them the Tesla cameras because they've got so many features. You're near enough just pressing a button now and you're going to nail it every single time. So, in my opinion, a lot of the art has gone out of photography using every tech feature available. Anyway, all that aside, I was on one of the UK pre-owned camera sites looking at Canon cameras. Can't remember why. On the last page, I saw this. This is the Canon EOS 10D. £20. I think it's 6.3 megapixel camera. Horrendous screen on the back by today's standards, but it can take a nice picture, as you're going to see. As this video goes along, you're going to see some of the pictures I've taken recently using this £20 camera and a nifty 50 lens I had lying around. I never got rid of this one since I moved to Sony. So was it this one? Anyway, I had this 50mm lying around, so I thought, let's show people what you can do with a 20-year-old camera. Do you need the latest and greatest just to go out and take pictures? Well, I say no. I mean, look, it's super slow. You've got to go back to retro thinking with this one. I think it's got probably 7 focus points. But I only ever use one myself. It's on center, so I'm not bothered. One focus point in the middle is going to do me for the most of the work I do. When this came out, I think it was like nearly over £1,500, and now you can pick it up 20 years later for 20 quid. This one's still working perfectly. I had an old CF card hanging around, so I purchased it and I took it on a photo shoot with me, and I was more than happy with the results. Look, 6.3 megapixels. People will say, oh no, that's never going to be enough, but it is. As you can see from these images, if you're just someone who's getting into photography, I'm not saying go out and buy this specific old beast, but there's a lot of old cameras you can pick up that are going to give you amazing results. Now, granted, this isn't going to be any good for let's say high ISO use, low light, that sort of thing. It's not brilliant. But if you're doing things in, sunlight outside, bright places, you can use a flash or whatever, or in the studio, you're gonna get amazing results with a £20 camera and a cheap 50mm lens put on it as well. Anyway, I'm gonna leave some pictures after this video. Make your own mind up. Do you really need the Tesla style Sonys, Canons, Nikons, etc.? If you're starting out, do you really need to go out and spend £2,000, £3,000 or £1,000 on, something to take photos? I don't think you do. Again, I took this to a wedding. It was just strapped to my side with its tie wrap, and then on the way, and I was just taking the odd picture now and again just to show you people what you can still do with a camera that is over 20 years old. It's built like a tank. It's been dropped numerous times. I mean, look at the condition of it. All the strapping, everything. It's all just perfectly there. Nothing's come away. They were built to last back then, and this one has stood the test of time. Look, and it's nice and easy to get the battery out as well. Not the main battery, which is in there. The battery for the functions of the camera, you know, the memory and the time stamp, date, etc. Just get yourself a coin, and then look, made it nice and simple for you back in the day. Like I said to you, this camera will make you work for your pictures. You can't rely on anything coming out the back of here. It's just a quick reference, honestly. It's that bad. But you can have a histogram show up on there, and some of your basic features, so you can get a nice picture, as you can see with this camera. I just thought I'd give this one just a little bit of a rant. I like to do that now and again. I don't like to see people wasting money when they don't have to. You know, the new camera comes out from Sony or Canon. People have got an amazing camera already, but they go and watch all their favourite YouTubers. They're creating some amazing content. Excuse me, I've got to go out and buy one myself. Go and get it on credit, get it on finance, whatever, just to have the latest and greatest. But another way to check what photographers are using is to head over to Flickr. And there's if I get time, I will put it in this. Go over to Flickr, and then they can tell you what are the most popular cameras being used on that platform, and you'll be surprised at what is being used compared to what you think may be used. There's a lot of old stuff on there. Like for the Sony range, I think one of the most popular ones on there is the Sony A600 APS-C camera. I don't have any of the latest and greatest. I just stopped buying things when I don't need them. So I'm still using a Sony A7R II, and I'm filming this on the Sony A7 III. That does me. You know, that's all I need. So 2 camera bodies that I use, and I'm not going to be replacing them until they break. It's pointless, in my opinion. Anyway, see you in the next one. Bye.